Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's episode of Ants, another nerdy talk show where the nerds are talking about shows, shows talk about nerds, and there's always another thing around the corner. See, that one wasn't so bad. Was it? Was it? See, it made some laughter. Laughter is the best medicine, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here tonight.
After you've had real medicine.
Tonight, I'm here with the usual suspects: Justin Squared, Mr. Silent Spartan XAKH Juan, and myself. Annette will be joining us later on tonight. You know, a lot of stuff happened this week.
Oh yeah.
We've had some ups, we've had some downs.
And some took a really big L.
Guys, can I actually ask you guys a favor?
Huh.
What's up?
Yesterday was Annette's birthday, so the moment she comes in, we all have to yell happy birthday.
No, we have to yell Happy Pun Day.
Isn't that already a national holiday?
I never heard of it.
Let me take a look. I actually want to Google that. Would you be surprised if it was?
It's happy birthday.
By the way, Jablonski, your screen froze.
God damn it.
I can see it clear. I can see it just fine, though.
Oh, no.
It looks like that virus is good. And speaking of frozen Discord screens, as you guys know, mine kept getting frozen, at least on my end, after weeks of dealing with Discord, because the ultimate test always came down to the live stream. It didn't matter if I was calling somebody privately, the live stream is where this thing would always freeze. It's finally been fixed. I had to download this new version of Discord called Canary.
Canary?
Yeah. It's got the same logo for Discord, but it's gold, I think.
Gold.
It's some kind of a shade of orange.
Nice.
Yeah, so now
No.
So now it's not freezing on my end. I can see my beautiful face.
Well, Cruiser, your face is actually not being shown.
Only
Cruiser.
the face only a mother could love.
Cruiser, can you actually turn your camera off and on? I can't really see your face.
That's
Same goes to you, Jablonski. You're frozen on my end.
That's why we like camera off.
Anyway. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Jablonski, Cruiser, you're still floating. Okay, it's off. And there you go. Okay, so Cruiser, unfortunately, there actually is a pun day. Apparently.
Hold on, Evan, you cut out there.
I cut out.
Yes.
I cut out? I gotta stop running with the scissors, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, there is a pun day.
Oh.
There is a pun day. The rule of pun day is it has to take place on Monday to make for the thing to work. Maybe we can think of a birthday pun.
I don't know, but you keep fading. Your audio keeps cutting.
I don't know what to say about that. Anyway, I'm up. Anyway. What should we say to her pun-wise?
I don't know, blow your candles real hard. To be fair, hold on. That was actually a joke song from my friend's band's old TV show, Z-Rock. My friend's band, when they were still together, they were an actual rock band by night, but in the day, they were a kid's birthday party band. And for the TV show, and that's actually true. That's actually true. But for the show, they did a tongue-in-cheek birthday song. And the final line was, on a cake so delish, close your eyes and make a wish and blow real hard.
Wasn't that the same case for like Steel Panther? Weren't they like a children's birthday band and then they like...
Yes, the Steel Panther was on their show, actually.
No kidding.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that episode. It's a shame that it only lasted for 2 seasons.
Oh my god.
I thought it was hilarious, and it was... They advertised it as semi-scripted. Basically, each script was like a guideline, but you can actually, improv jokes if you can think of something funny.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and like I said, it's a shame it only lasted for 2 seasons. I figured it could last for more. But the band eventually did break up. They just ran out of funding. They all kind of went off and did their own things. And the bass player sadly died
Oh
a couple
man.
years ago. Yeah, he was also one of the original bass players for Trans-Siberian Orchestra. His name is he went by the name David Z. His full last name is Zabludowski, so they just shortened it to Z.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I knew these guys because they were the opening act for Dream Theater on the day I waited 12 hours outside of a venue to meet them. It was because of them I got a ticket to this show that was sold out. So that's how I knew. Yeah.
Nice. Actually, reminds me of this other story. There was a guy, right, who actually paid like $1,200 to who's the guy from Kiss? Freaking
Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons. Yeah, he paid for a private show at Gene Simmons. I'm sorry, Gene Simmons. He played for a private show at his house from Gene Simmons. There are pictures of it, and it's the most awkward, saddest thing you'll ever see in your life. Like, he's just sitting in a chair, just like sitting there with his guitar, and they're on the couch, and he's just doing his thing. And it just looks as awkward. I think there was a video of it, too.
I know Gene Simmons is actually doing conventions now, which is great.
Oh, yeah, he looks like a convention dude.
Well, he's got to make that money somehow.
He basically knows his cosplay.
But what I actually think is cool, because our friend Austin, he actually did this when Gene did a convention. It was part of a VIP package experience, but he actually brought like some of his bass guitars with him that you could actually hold and play.
Oh yeah, I
thought that was actually.
Wasn't I there?
Go ahead.
Wasn't I there? Wasn't that Spooky Empire?
No, this was not at Spooky Empire.
Oh my
God. Yeah, the only person of Kiss I know that I at least remember Spooky Empire getting was Peter Criss, the Catman.
Hold on a second there, Juan. You know you're muted, right? If you didn't already know that, then
No, really?
I was curious why you were so quiet.
I had nothing to say. I was just letting the story go on.
I'm sorry. Can we address why your name is still Wet and Nappy Chan?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. So yeah.
He's just sad. He's just sad that 8chan's down.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's been down ever since this.
Thank you, Drake.
No, it was. I think it was a shooting that happened. A lot of people always, want to point the fingers at 8chan.
Oh my God.
And they went offline to. They wanted to get this. I think they're doing some sort of court case hearing over this whole thing.
Okay, so let's see how that turns out. Anyway, I'm still waiting for Annette to get here before we go into the logistics of the news that's been going on this week. Because man, we got a lot to cover. We got things from Nintendo to deaths to movies to wizards in Waverly Places to high schools that play musicals to you're watching the Disney Channel. We're ants. Wait, was that We're Ants, you're watching the Disney Channel? Is that how it went?
Then just go.
Like, what does that even mean? What does that mean?
What?
You're watching the Disney... What does that even mean?
It means you're watching the Disney Channel.
But in what sense?
In the sense that it's supposed to be.
What sense do you think that means?
That you're watching the Disney Channel.
Yeah, but like, what even is that?
Because we're syncing.
What even is the Disney Channel? Like, what is that?
Oh, he's asking too many questions.
It's like when you
boss.
It's like when you play like Mario Land 3D and at the end Mario says, "Oh yeah, Mario time." What exactly is that? What is Mario time?
It's Mario time.
Oh my God, Justin. I think I'm looking too deep into things.
Says the guy asking too many questions.
Oh my God.
Yes. Yeah, so in this stream, I'm going to let you guys on a little behind-the-scenes secret here. When we're all talking, pretending to give a shit, we're actually playing our Switches.
Well, except for me.
Yeah.
But it's not on right now, so...
So sorry, Jablonski.
I feel like I got the better
and I don't blame him.
Drake T. Dragon says...
He's happy. He's got his PS4, and that's good.
Menti... Drake.
But in some news here, because this wasn't part of the list of discussion topics, so I think we can bring us here while we wait for N.T.S. Is that Universal's actually opening a third theme park?
Oh
Yep.
yeah, that disaster! I forgot
one
about
for
that
a
disaster.
A disaster. You
Disaster. It's not even open.
Yeah, but the thing was, their presentation was fucking destroyed. Like, because they didn't really give much. They didn't really say
I wouldn't be
anything.
talking everything because right now Galaxy's Edge is not doing good.
I don't know. No, one in Disney's Hollywood Studios just had a rough opening because of the hurricane.
It's not even that, dude. But even the one in California isn't doing good. So I wouldn't be talking, smack about Universal's horrible opening.
Okay,
or,
tell me, what do we know? Okay, we'll play a quick game. I'll do the same thing my dad did. Tell me everything you know about this new theme park.
What?
Tell me everything you know about this new theme park that they explained.
I don't know. I didn't see
Exactly. That was why
I saw it.
He's like, oh, we're having a new theme park.
That doesn't mean anything, Evan.
They just came in and said, oh, we're
Doesn't
making a
mean
new
anything.
theme park.
Yeah, so?
They didn't say anything. They didn't even give any concept art or anything like that. Like, we're opening.
No, they gave concept art.
Did they?
They did give concept art.
Oh
but
wait,
not
yeah.
for any, like
that-
any themed lands. It's more for like the main hub that they showed off. That and the new hotel.
I don't know. I'm not really thinking. This was like.
I'm waiting on bated breath because I want to see what Universal has chalked up for that.
We'll see.
Especially with whatever they're going to be doing with Nintendo.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal
That
with
I'm
that
really
is.
looking
Like,
forward to seeing.
I'm looking forward to Nintendo.
People, they've been flip flopping on what they're going to put into the Nintendo park.
I honestly, even with the Nintendo Park aside, there's actually one thing that's an even bigger question mark, or at least it is to me, and I don't hear a lot of people talking about it. Is what are they going to do with the space they have for the Terminator 3D attraction?
Crap. I think there was an announcement for that, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I might. No, I think that might be over in Hollywood Studios. In the Hollywood park.
See, because that's been dormant for some time, and I keep waiting to hear, what are they going to do? To be quite honest,
I've heard. I don't know if they're. I don't know, but I've been hearing murmurs that a secret. That's right next to the Despicable Me attraction, isn't it?
no, it's actually more closer to the horror makeup effects show.
Okay.
Drake T. Dragon, to answer the question, no, they're not bringing back Wizards of Waverly Place, and I hope they don't. I never saw that show.
The one thing that I know they're making a Secret Life of Pets attraction over in Hollywood.
Why?
Yeah,
because.
why?
Just because.
It's a dumb movie.
I
mean,
so it may
dumb.
if that ride does do well, it may transfer over. But again, I haven't really been keeping up with Universal that much. I'll have to do a bit of a research to see.
Jablonski and Cruiser, your screens froze again.
You know what? At this point, I'm just gonna.
So yourself, look at the live stream and see what position you're in. You actually have the best position ever.
I know I'm a sexy bitch.
Oh man, no!
But the one kind of attraction that I'm hoping to see, because honestly, I think these kind of deserve to make a bit of a comeback, is show attractions. A place where you just kind of sit down and watch some kind of performance. I know over at Universal Studios Hollywood, they have the Waterworld stunt. Here we have the horror makeup effects show, which is good. I get a good laugh out of it. Matter of fact, I even have a story.
Really? I thought they closed.
Oh no, that's been going on for some time.
Oh, I thought they closed it like 2 years ago.
Not to my knowledge.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, not to my knowledge
Let's take a look.
either.
I could have swore they. What was it? Horror and makeup effects.
But
I believe it's still running because I remember our friend Raul, who works there, said he thought I'd be good for that attraction.
Yeah, I was always saying this. Imagine you and me doing an attraction like that, just doing horror makeup effects. Yeah.
That'd be
so
awesome.
I could see you two doing the Halloween Horror Nights.
But here's what ended up happening
Sweet,
though
so
at the
weird.
Horror Makeup Effect show. For those, it's pretty obvious by the name what it is that they show off, and the host comes out and says, "Okay, we're just waiting for our special effects person to arrive." And for the record, both these people are not are just actors. They're not it's not a real special effects person. The host is also just an actor. But all their info they got was from actual horror effects people. And out pops some woman wearing a bloody lab coat and a knife blade sticking out of her chin. And she acts in pain and in agony. She gets to the stage and she calls over some guy who is way more attractive than any of us. I can tell you that much. And he goes, "I need mouth to mouth." And the guy goes, "No." And I just go, "I'm single." And she goes, "Oh, okay, you." And I actually get up, walk over, she puckers up, and I kiss her right up in front of everybody.
All right, Cruiser.
And that got a big reaction out of people. And then suddenly she is doing a demonstration for people. And I forgot to mute my phone. It starts ringing, and what's playing is the Walking Dead theme. So every head just goes, "Zip," and is looking at me. And I get to the phone, and as soon, like right before I answer it, I tell her, I tell the woman, "Can you please tell my mother to stop calling?" So I answer the phone, hold it up, and she just goes, "I made out with your son on stage."
Oh my god.
And I go, and I'm like, "Did you get that, Mom?" "Uh-huh." "Yeah. Yeah, they're all giving me the death stare." "Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, can we hurry this up?" "All right, I love you too. Bye." I wish to God someone had got that on camera. Because that was just epic.
Cruiser, once again, your camera is frozen, but this face you're making in this frozen still image of you telling that story is just perfect. You got like this face that's all like. Oh my god, Cruiser, you are amazing.
Yeah, and I actually met up with the host and the two people after the show, and I recognized the host. He was actually one of the former. He actually had the former role, and I'll never forget his performance either, because he actually had this sort of like curly buzz cut thing, and he's about to hook up the host to like this electrical thing so that they can demonstrate some kind of like mechanical puppetry thing, and he's about to hook him up. Hook the guy, goes, "Now you may feel a slight buzz." He's like, no, you do it. I'm already buzzed."
Was it on Halloween Horror Nights?
No,
Okay, so-
I'm surprised. I think that.
Oh, it's just
So, Cruiser,
Yes.
there is a possible answer to that question that you mentioned about what may fill up the Terminator 2 space.
Okay.
And you know how you said you just mentioned shows
Yes.
coming back.
Mhm.
Supposedly, what's going into that place is a Jason Bourne stunt show.
Jason Bourne stunt show.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really out there.
Nice.
Supposedly, they didn't confirm a location yet. However, speculation is that speculation and permits have shown that there is going to be something coming to that building, and that is most likely what it's going to be.
Really?
That'd be cool because I know Disney. In fact, I remember, Evan. I think you said this attraction is going away. Is that they're getting rid of the Indiana Jones stunt?
I haven't.
Rumor has it.
That's a rumor. It hasn't been confirmed, but you know, it's a good.
But yeah, I hope it doesn't, because honestly, I think it's actually good to give people a behind-the-scenes look at movies, because I do know that the whole point of having Hollywood Studios and Universal Studios here in Florida was they were trying to see if they could actually bring Hollywood to southern United States, but
I mean, technically, the reason we have Hollywood Studios is because Universal Studios wanted to do that. But I know
Yeah, it was an Eisner bitch move.
well, the point, but
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. These are just jokes.
Yeah, they wanted to bring Hollywood to Florida, but because there's no incentives to shoot down here, that didn't end up happening. So if that's the case, then let's actually give people a behind-the-scenes look at movies. I think that's the least we can do.
Well, with the way that the Hollywood Studios Park is going towards.
Hey, there she is.
Like we're gonna be.
Hey, happy birthday!
It looks like it.
Happy Monday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Bert!
Thank you.
So how does a bright idea celebrate her birthday?
Well, hung out in Fort Lauderdale with my family, went on a scavenger hunt type thing organized by Airbnb of all things.
Cool.
Like, apparently, along with doing stays in people's rooms and houses and stuff, they organize like workshops and events. And we were looking in local events in our area, and it's like, oh, there's a scavenger hunt in Fort Lauderdale. That's close, and at night. It sounds fun. So we went and did that, and we took the organizer sends us a list of things to photograph and things to do, like learn the oldest surviving building in the city, and
Nice.
go up to a stranger and ask for food. And the way we got around that was we went to Publix and got a free sample of cookies, which is accepting food from a stranger. So
Going up to a stranger and asking for
the best kind of loophole.
yes. And took photos and had fun. It was pretty cool. Though parking in city was a nightmare.
Oh, I can
I
imagine.
don't doubt it.
Yes, I don't think I could ever do an Airbnb. I don't like the idea of staying in some stranger's house. I don't. It kind of, like, I don't know you, so no. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
I mean, it's for the adventurous. I mean, my family stayed in a bunch of Airbnbs before. I've only had good experiences.
All right.
All of a sudden,
We actually got a caller coming in here.
We do.
okay.
He doesn't have a name, but
Ah.
let's see what's going on here.
Should we call him anonymous?
Let's call him Joe.
no, we call them Bob.
Let's call him Joe.
Okay.
Okay, Bob.
Okay,
Bob.
Joe.
I gotta pull him in here. But
Joe Bob.
Actually, I'm
Billy
not.
Bob Joe.
Actually,
Joe.
I'm not able to bring him in here for some reason.
Uh,
Is there something wrong?
Are they in the ant stream?
Yeah, they're in the ant stream. Hold on, I got. Oh wait,
Okay.
here's the problem. There we go.
Alright.
Okay. Oh, it's Ultimate.
Ah, yes.
The Ultimate. Right there. Welcome, Ultimate. You are on Ants. How are you tonight?
Oh no!
And goes.
Ah.
Wait. Try it again.
Okay, let's try this again.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, fools. All right. Welcome, Ultimate. You are on Ants. How are you tonight?
Hello.
Oh, sorry. Happy birthday, Bright Idea.
Thank you. Oh, it's so nice to hear birthday messages.
Well, I was trying to do it in the Mickey voice, but obviously that didn't go through, so.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, happy birthday, Bright Idea!
He sounds just like my
Ooh.
boss.
That is actually really good. I'm impressed.
Nice work, man.
Well, yeah, it takes years of practice, but
Going at it, man. It's good stuff there.
Thank you, Evan. I do like your shirt, Evan, by the way.
Oh,
the ramen shirt.
Yeah. Instant lunch.
Thank you. Like when I opened up this, I actually got this for Christmas, and when I opened it up, it was from my mom. I'm like, okay, I see the ramen logo in the back, but I'm going to hope that my mom knows me best and got me the flavor I like. So I'm gonna look. It just says ramen noodles, and it doesn't say beef.
You see what I would.
That is so
Where's the beef?
cool.
See
Oh,
what I would have preferred is actually a shirt that says spam and it says stuff posing as meat.
Ah, that's a good one.
I don't like
What did you guys think of fans entering Smash Bros?
Oh, we're gonna get to that
Oh,
later on
that
tonight.
My sister is
Yeah,
all
stick
sorts of
around. We're going to be
excited.
talking about that.
Yep.
All right.
Anyway, Ultimate, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you for letting me call in.
Of course, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Bye.
Bye.
Shoot.
I love
Shoot.
people.
Yeah.
So Bright is here.
Okay,
shall-
but
Yes.
yeah,
Sorry,
now
I
that
was
Bright
a
is
little
here,
late.
we can actually start. What should we start with? Should we do Nintendo a little bit later because that's going to take up a lot of time?
Got a full roster.
Shall we?
Yeah, that one's like the longest category that we got.
Everybody,
so-
okay, we got a message here on the chat room that says Princess Love Bright. Someone pay attention to me. Okay.
Ah. We're paying attention
Also,
to you.
they figured out what my cat is saying to me.
What?
Oh, they did.
My kitty.
What did they say?
Meow.
They said, "Love me, damn it,
Nah.
bastard! You go away for the afternoon, and then you do all this, and I get no loves." I'll
Wow.
finally give you
Okay,
kisses in the hand.
Okay, so the latest MLP, the Summer
Or the
Sun
last week.
Setback. The Summer Sun Setback. That was definitely a good episode. I am really
I
curious to
liked
see
it.
what they're cooking, because it looks like it's going to be this masterful plan,
Mm-hmm.
or at least I get that impression.
I mean, they did the build up with frenemies, and now some Sunset back. They're going back to the three main villains and working together, and they're actually building on what they've learned. And it is all sorts of exciting. And Discord's actually not doing anything Discordy. Twilight not freaking out.
Yeah,
And nobody listens to Applejack.
Yeah.
yeah.
Of course, no one listens to Applejack because people give her shit.
Yeah.
Fucking bastards, learn to respect her.
Nobody wants to listen to the country person. That's why.
Yeah, did anybody see Round Trip's version of it? This is so funny. The Summer Sunset back in a nutshell. Going through they have a messed up alphabet song. They have Tarek name keeps getting messed up. It's like people calling him Tyrone or Tyrese.
Tyrone.
Tarek.
Tyrese.
It's like, it's Tarek. Get it right. Keep it together.
I am the most powerful demon of all, Tyrese.
It's kind of like that new
Great
Smash
voice,
announcement when we
Tyrese.
get a guy named Terry.
Oh no.
It's
The
a
last
cat.
name is Cruz.
Terry Crews.
Oh yeah.
All right, so
Terry.
And there
Terry
was
is
also
awesome.
a pretty good Equestria Girl short with Choose Your Own Ending. Evan and I get a big kick out of those because they're interactive.
Ooh.
Yeah, there was actually two that just happened.
I didn't get to see the second one. Sorry, it was too bad.
Okay, well,
Which
for the
ones
first
were they?
one, the first one was the final drop with DJ Palm 3. She's about to do this big set at Star Swirl. There's Sunset, Fluttershy, and Big Mac. You know, they're excited because she's going to do something interactive, and then she points to the three of them, and you get to select how the show's going to go. And I gotta say, Big Mac had the best ending because the other two, Sunset Shimmer, she comes up to the stage and she pulls out some video game on her phone. They hook it in, and she's just using the music from the video game to entertain the crowd. Like, okay, that's stupid. Okay, you're not bringing anything musical to the performance.
That's fine.
With Fluttershy.
That's fine because when I was talking to you about that online, I'm like, okay, I saw Big Mac is the best. I saw Fluttershy. Okay, I saw Sunset Shimmers. Anyway, that was a good interactive video. You should show me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like Sunset brought nothing at all.
Dang.
With Fluttershy, she basically just did a dance. Like, she actually gets surrounded by animals, and she goes, the beat's about to get wild, and then she howls. Like, literally like a wolf. And then she starts doing this dance, and there's like random animal sounds that just dropped over this beat. I'm like, okay, it's stupid, but at least she brought something.
Oh, so they really did troll them with animals.
Wow.
Charlie with what?
Okay, at a music festival for like the more techno, a
Yeah.
DJ came up, about ready to play one of their most famous songs. It starts out just like it. Then it turns into a song called "Animals."
In other words, it's like the last Super Bowl with Squidward.
Yeah.
No, that was bullshit.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Yeah.
Even that's an argument for another day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And finally, it gets to Big Mac. He gets on stage, and the DJ throws him a banjo, and he's like, "All right,
The fuck is this?"
And
He's like, "The fuck is this thing?"
yeah." And then he starts playing it, and it basically becomes a techno banjo song, which
Ooh.
is definitely interesting. The only time I've ever heard something close to that was Rednecks with Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah.
And
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from?
where did you come
I
from,
do.
Cotton Eye Joe?
I actually showed.
But
Sorry, go on.
go ahead.
I was gonna say, I actually showed you a video of what a Rednecks concert is like, and I'll give them credit about how energetic they are on stage. There's also that one guy with the long dreadlocks down to his boots.
Ooh.
But like,
Yeah.
I gotta show you footage.
Energy can get you anywhere.
I gotta show you video of the Rednecks. You remember I showed you this cruiser?
Mm-hmm.
That was the best.
But
That was the best.
I saw the other one though.
Yeah, but what I like though about Big Max though was just how into it he got. Now, sure, like he wasn't moving crazy like Fluttershy was, but if you know anything about the kind of dancing that goes along with country music, being square or line dancing, it's very stationary, and the fact that he got as into it as he did with as minimal movements, it was enjoyable to watch. However, there was one part I wish I could add to the banjo music, because the techno is known for being repetitive, so I can't fault it for that. But there is just a part that plays in my head over and over again every time I hear that song. Like, I have to find a way to edit it in somehow.
So is it like an earworm?
I'd say so.
Very catchy, just plays over and over in your head.
Yeah. And it's actually good. It's actually good. Mm-hmm.
It's a good earworm.
Mm-hmm. As for the other Equestria Gold short, basically, Rarity is wearing some sort of leather jacket with fringe, those little things that kind of dangle. And it starts to rain. She goes, "Oh dear Lord, my darlings, what do I do?" Well, this is what I thought was interesting. There was only two other characters on screen, and that was Applejack and Twilight. And I'm wondering, wait, what's the third one going to be? It was Vignette. They brought back Vignette Valencia from Roller Coaster of Friendship.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
So she's not just a one-off.
Yeah. However, I thought the outcomes were stupid. I'm sorry. I thought they were dumb. The idea, for those who don't know, water ruins leather. You get it wet, it's done.
Yeah.
So at first, they just kind of, like with Applejack, they just sort of like just brought like a spa to her. And I'm like, how does this? And I go, how does this help? And it's so dumb that even AJ pointed out. She goes like, "Yeah, I know this doesn't really help much, but she's happy."
Meh.
Okay, like they know this is dumb. Twilight.
Well, you know what they say. Happy wife, happy life.
Oh god, more Rare Jack shippers. And with Twilight, it was basically just kind of hide under a tree. Okay, that makes sense. Vignette was her idea was to make it into the new fashion trend, ruined leather.
Kind of like distressed jeans.
Did she generate diamonds as shields, though?
Well, that's Rarity, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Rarity.
All right, I'm gonna kind of shift the subject here so Juwan can get some voice in here.
All right, go ahead.
Let's go on some stuff here. Juwan, you there?
He is a mute.
Juwan? We went.
Take yourself off mute there, buddy.
I'm here.
Are you okay? So sorry about the thing there. Let's get you some speech in here. What has been going on with you this week that got your attention? You were bringing up some stuff.
Just a Nintendo Direct that it was towards the end.
Of course, and oh my god. we'll get to that in a couple of moments, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just point out here that we lost a very big face today. Robert Axelrod, the guy who portrayed the voice of Lord Zed.
Yeah, it was the voice of Lord Zed.
Voice of Lord Zed tragically passed away at age 70. A little bit of some heads up here. I've met the guy twice, and he was a charming dude. He was a nice dude. He was a little bent out of shape because of his. What did he have, like? I don't remember. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I do know he has some sort of throat issue.
Yeah,
when he was sick.
In a way.
Like he would have raspiness.
Kind of in a way, but his back was like kind of like out of shape in a way. But like either way, regardless of that, he actually could still do the Lord Zed voice. Honestly, I got video of him doing it to the best of his ability. And I actually have a book here from the first Omni Expo in 2014 in the autograph section when they were giving away free autographs. And right here at the bottom is Robert Axelrod's autograph right there.
Wow.
And it said there Zed rocks. And he was
Congratulations, Evan. You have your first autograph collectible. Well, I mean, all autographs are collectible, but when the person dies, okay.
Wouldn't that mean Stan Lee would be my first one?
Yeah, that comes before.
Well, technically yes, but however, you did get that one first.
Yeah, if you got like that before Stan Lee's autograph, then yeah, that makes sense.
I can't argue with that logic. But yeah, Robert Axelrod, man. If you want to see the video that Bruce made, look up his Thunder Megazord thing. We get a testimonial from him. He actually did a costume of Lord Zed too. There are no videos of it, but he was on the news. He was on the news.
I remember seeing this. I never met the guy, but I remember seeing this video of him at a panel with a bunch of other people from the show, and some kid wanted him to say a person's name and then the word "sucks" in Zed's voice.
Nice.
But he refused. He said, "No, I'm not going to curse in character." And my thought was, "Sucks isn't a bad word. That's not a curse."
No, it's not.
I mean, now granted, he was old, so maybe it was, bad enough to him. And part of me wants to respect that. However, when I had my first class with Kathy Westlaw, one of the things I remember her telling me was, "Do not get too attached to your voices." And frankly, I love it when voice actors are willing to be naughty in character. It's just hysterical.
Yeah,
because the one thing I always tell people is that voice actors are not known for a face; they're known for a voice. And fans want to hear that voice say something that would not be on TV.
It's like it was his preference, so I'm not gonna go with it. I mean, like, if you, I'm not trying to disrespect you and your thoughts or anything like that. That's just my idea. Like,
No, like I said, because I understand. That's just how he just doesn't want to do it, and I can respect that, but at the same time, it's like that's still not a curse word. Like I know Charles Martinet, he refuses to curse in character, and he gave me two reasons why. And the first is that Mario means too much to him, and again, this kind of goes back to what Kathy said. Don't get too attached to your voices. But the second one, and one that's way more believable to me, and I can actually understand this, is that he doesn't want to lose the job.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Playing Mario is obviously his meal ticket. Yeah. So, I can definitely understand that argument. So, I would never ask him to...
It's the kids,
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of probably what I think, what he probably didn't do the thing with Lord Zed, because, like, as much as we're adults, we like Power Rangers, bear in mind, it is a kid's show, in a way.
Yeah.
And I'll still never forget though.
It's like making Fluttershy. It's like getting like Andrea Libman to make Fluttershy say "fuck off" in the Fluttershy voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like maybe if like some time goes by, perhaps because I know people like Maurice LaMarche and Rob Paulson, they'll actually do that stuff for in character because obviously known for Pinky and the Brain. I do know the cast of Invader Zim will do that.
Oh
yeah, and seeing how those shows are rather old, I'm guessing, maybe let some time go by, let it breathe, and perhaps maybe we'll do something like that. But the one thing I'll never forget, though, was attending my very first Omni Expo with Evan and Bruce, and we're attending the Digimon panel, and I asked Paul St. Peter, who was the voice of Wormmon, what was the most cringeworthy line you ever had to say in character? And he gets on the mic and goes, "Wormmon, forgive me! Kiwimon, will you suck me dry?" Remember that happened?
Did he say, "Wormmon, please forgive me"?
Yeah, he actually said, "Wormmon, forgive me."
I think I have a video of it actually, but I'm not gonna play it. I don't want to be disrespectful to Paul St. Peter.
No.
Hold on, Juan's trying to say something.
Okay, go ahead,
No,
Juan.
that wasn't me.
Oh, your microphone was on. I was saying that. I mean, like, haven't you ever had? What was your experience, voice actors? Have you ever? What would you say? Like, was the cringiest line you ever heard a voice actor ever say?
None. Because when I go to panels, I go with, or not panels. I go with John, and he doesn't like the panel. He does not like those panels.
You should make that a thing, Juan. Just go to 2 a.m. Panel and just ask. Cruiser, you should. You should make
That's
that
a good
thing.
question to ask.
That's a good question to ask. I think Cruiser basically put that in there. I gotta remember that panel. Can I steal that question for any other voice actor panel I go to?
Yeah.
What was the most cringeworthy line you ever had to say?
Yeah, can I steal that?
I mean that's great for any voice actor because like you go on, it's like if you're an experienced, you're a pro voice actor, then you're gonna have to say loads of things. What's the cringiest thing you've ever had to record?
Yeah, in
That's
fact,
a great question.
Go for it. In fact, there's 2 other times I can recall you asking that question. In fact, and the very first time I ever did was at the Gala Year 3 when we had John DeLance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll never forget this. Second to last question, someone asked, "What don't you like about bronies?" And he goes, "I only have 5 minutes." And then it gets to me. I go, "What was the most cringeworthy line you ever had to say?" He goes, "You guys have been great."
Oh no. He is awesome.
Excuse me for a moment.
He is.
I'll be right back.
I forget whether it was the first year or the second year I went to the Grand Brony Gala, but I remember whenever John Delancey came, I asked him a
I'm eating
question.
salt and
Have you
vinegar
ever...
chips and I need my water so I can keep it hydrated because, I don't want to wreck
Of
my mouth
course.
even more than it is.
Yeah, totally.
There's even John Delancey is an incredible troll.
He just
Yeah,
can't.
I know.
Yeah.
I asked the question, have you ever met a pony in real life? And he said, outside of a glue factory.
Oh my god. Anyway.
Everybody just like, ooh.
Anyway.
Hold on, because there's still like the last time I asked that question. Okay, technically the second, but it was actually at Florida SuperCon. It was to Austin St. John, the original Red Ranger, and I asked that question. What was the most cringeworthy line he ever had to say? And he tells the story of an episode where he is looking at a monster and he begs the director, "Please, dear God, sweet baby Jesus, don't make me say this line." And the line is, "You're going down, clown."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he was facing an actual clown too. And he goes, I'm only 18, so maturity is like only 5 inches off the ground here. and that video of me asking that question starts circling around the internet. And what ends up happening is the actor who played that clown starts doing cons.
Nice.
Yeah, and he actually still has the clown costume.
Wow.
Wah!
Oh, that's a different clown.
We'll get to that clown later.
Yeah. And sadly, he doesn't have any more conventions currently lined up.
Dang.
But I told him, I said, I was the guy who I sent him a message on Facebook saying I was the guy who actually asked that question. So you can thank me for starting your con career.
Yeah, I can imagine one day someone asking Cruiser the question, "What is the most cringiest line you ever said?" You just hold up an entire script of Mystery Brony Theater. All right.
What's the most cringeworthy line he had to write? All of it.
He just holds it back up. What's the most cringe? Yeah, but which one's the most cringier line? He just holds out a lighter under the script.
Oh.
All right.
All of it.
So let's
Okay, so Evan, go ahead.
So let's move on to our next space here. We got some Harry Potter stuff going on here. Two things, in fact.
Oh yeah.
Now, I like the Potter movies. I saw Fantastic Beasts 1 and 2. Does anybody care either? And pretty much on the same thing with everybody else. A, I don't remember what happened in there. B, I don't really understand what's going on there. C, I don't care what's happening in those movies. But
Let's see. First one
I
like.
the acting,
Second one was crap.
I do like the special effects.
yeah.
I did not see them because I just didn't hear anything good about
Yeah,
them.
they were just the first
one I liked.
First one was okay. The second
Yeah.
one was like, I don't care.
The second one had weird pacing. I mean, Johnny Depp was good, but like it was kind of confusing.
Johnny Depp looks fucking ridiculous in that movie.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Dumbledore is like he ages fast between that and the first Harry Potter, or maybe in between when he meets Voldemort as a kid.
Anyway.
So it's like, when did he grow that giant beard?
Anyway, this isn't about Fantastic Boots, but two Harry Potter Fantastic Boots. Fantastic Beasts. This is about two sequels coming here. We might be getting a hint. J.K. Rowling posted a logo on her Twitter page. I can't remember. It was like a skull with a V or something on it, like whatever. And it might be hinting at a new Potter book. I don't remember what she tweeted exactly, but yeah, we might have a sequel into that one. That and a possible upcoming movie that the company Warner Brothers. What was the name of that one play that came out?
The Cursed Child.
Cursed Child. They are considering of doing a adaptation of that play with the original cast, which I would like to see. Because what do you mean,
I'm just kind of sick of Harry Potter.
Oh.
I'm
man.
not.
I'm not either. Harry Potter's
Me neither.
awesome.
Yeah, it's a part of my childhood. I got like all the books on my shelf.
For me too. And I saw the last films. In theaters.
Yeah, they were great.
And the last one I saw in 3D, which is a rarity for me.
Yeah.
I think I saw those 3D glasses somewhere.
It's
So
some good use of 3D.
But yeah, seeing the original cast back as the original characters would just be perfect. I'd love to see Daniel Radcliffe put the glasses on one more time.
Yeah, and he's aged up a lot.
Yeah, but he's still a charming looking guy. I mean, like, he looks good.
He is. Definitely. I mean, like, he can play a wide range of characters. He has.
Personally,
like, past Harry Potter, he's done so many things.
Like, personally, I think his Broadway career is underappreciated, in my opinion. I think he's a real good performer on Broadway.
Didn't he actually have to get naked for a Broadway play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Equus.
You know, everyone got to see Harry Potter's Wonder Wand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
The only one that ladies ever actually cared. Well, the other one, the other one that women cared for about him.
Like, if you want to see him do really good, watch him perform Brotherhood of Love from How to Get Rich Quick Without Even Trying. That was a good performance in my opinion.
Yeah.
How the guy who plays Uncle Vernon, he was in a couple of plays with him, and they really have good chemistry. Like, they were good friends, from what I heard. May he rest.
Yeah. I think he was in the Swiss Army Man too.
Yeah, he was.
Really? No kidding.
Kind of weird considering that basically Harry's character communicates through farts.
What?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I just know he's in it.
I don't know.
I know he was in the Now You See It sequel as a magician. There was a twist.
He was in Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I actually do have a story kind of relating to this.
Okay, go on.
Okay, so Equus was the one where he had to strip naked and be in front of a horse, right?
Yeah.
A nerdy comedian by Uncle Yo.
Oh, I know him.
Was at a convention that I was at when that was big. So he was talking about it. I go and say, Wilbur! The whole crowd and him were laughing their ass off.
Dang. So you upstaged the comedian?
I upstaged the comedian. He wasn't mad. He was like, okay, who did that? I stood up and like,
All right.
yes.
All right, next topic. Okay.
I got like a free autograph from that.
Okay, these next 2 months we have a Battle of the Clowns. The first movie came out here with these two clown movies being the Joker movie and It Chapter 2. So far from what I'm seeing, both are getting good significant reviews. Joker already getting some good positive feedback from critics.
Won a film festival.
Huh?
It won a film festival
Did
award.
it really?
Yes.
Nice.
So Cruiser, on the other hand, went to see It, and I'm not gonna say to go too deep into it or anything like that, or give any spoilers, but like, what would you say?
Unless you read the book.
What would you say like the whole experience of the movie was, in your opinion?
I enjoyed it. I will say that I do agree with a lot of what people are saying, that it's good, but not as good as the first one. It's still worth seeing. However, I will warn you that this movie is 10 minutes shy of being 3 hours long.
Oh,
So-
yeah. My stepmom and dad went to see
Yeah.
that, and that's what they said. Like, that's as long as the entire mini-series. What's the...
Yeah, so definitely be ready for the long haul if you go see this.
Yeah.
I'll probably rent it.
You know what they should do? They should bring intermissions back. Like, since we're getting these huge movies, they should bring intermissions back. Have a bathroom break. Have a fountain. Sessions.
Yeah, probably.
Like, go through the slow moment. Like, have a slow moment be an intervention. Well, intermission.
Yeah, intermission.
No, intervention. It just Captain America comes out and just like, we need to talk.
Yeah.
Like, have some logo pop up on the screen that goes, like, this part sucks, go to the bathroom.
Just have like a little sign.
It's like when you look on like an internet forum and saying when to use the restroom during the Avengers. My favorite one was go to the part where Ant-Man and the Hulk are going to lunch.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Anyway.
People have also said that the movie was also funny. There's definitely some chuckle moments, but not bust a gut laugh.
Right.
So I didn't find it, distracting.
Yeah.
The casting was perfect. The people who they got to play the adult versions of the kids was so spot on. You could not ask for better casting.
I heard it was kind of hard to differentiate who the kids were, but they were still able to do it in a way.
No, not at all. You can still tell who was who.
Do they have any flashbacks whatsoever?
Oh,
to
of course.
kind of
Yeah, they did. And the one thing that this film did that I am so glad that they did, and I don't know if this is in the book, but the one thing
I read the book, so
the one thing they did not do is that they did not give Pennywise a backstory.
yeah.
Pennywise,
I mean, they have in the book. They kind of do.
Mentioned it.
Yeah.
They kind of do mention it's. He's always had a backstory.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He shows up every 27 years or so.
Yeah, but that's it. They never explain like why he targeted children.
Because he's a clown.
Yeah.
And children's souls are the easiest to get.
Easiest explanation. They're easy prey.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying that. I was like, they're easy prey. That's why he's a clown. He lures the children in there.
Yeah.
Well, but
they don't have the life experience, yeah.
But actually, however, though, with this new movie, it shows that he was going after adults too.
Yeah. Because they're the only group of kids who ever survived him, so gotta go after them.
He wants revenge, I think. That's
no. I'm talking about like in the beginning of the movie, he actually kills an adult.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Because I do remember in the book that happened. It's interesting.
Yeah, like I don't need to know where he came from. I don't need to know why he needs to feast on people. I don't need to know that.
They explain that in the book, but
yeah, it's a long one.
We got a chat question.
Long...
We got a chat question from Nick Escobar. This is kind of outside the movie, but he asked if we have any thoughts on the future of the MCU.
Without Spider-Man,
I'm not the guy to ask.
I'm not optimistic, honestly.
We'll see. Twist
I
of
mean,
Fate
they
is
got
here.
a whole bunch of other stuff.
Apparently, Twist of Fate is here. Hey yo, Twist of Fate.
Hey,
Heyo.
Anyway, I haven't seen chapter 2 yet. I'm probably gonna wait until it comes out for rental on Vudu.
Voodoo.
But minor spoiler
Voodoo.
here because this had to have been an inside joke. There's no other way. This had to be. One of the kids actually grows up to become a writer, and the one thing he's written books. He is writing a script. But the one thing people keep telling him though is that his endings suck.
Who's the?
And then suddenly, yeah, you see where this is going?
Yep.
Stephen King gets a cameo in this movie and tells the guy, your ending sucked. And everyone kept saying the ending to the original It's TV series sucked. This had to have been an inside joke.
I want to talk about the ending so badly, but I don't want to spoil
But
it.
anyways,
wait.
I haven't.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, one of my favorite things to come out of the new It movies is that this one blooper from It Chapter 1, where I was just gonna call him it was when Georgie goes up to the grate.
Oh yeah.
That scene, Pennywise is like, here's your boat. He just goes like, thanks, runs off. Pennywise is just sitting there. No, the kicker, Pennywise is just sitting there going, shit.
Yeah.
I was laughing my ass off for a
brilliant.
good 10 minutes after seeing that. That was like pure gold.
Yeah,
But you know what's interesting about the It? That they had the old miniseries with Tim Curry in 1990, and 27 years later they come out with the new It Chapter 1, and the Pennywise is supposed to come out every 27 years. So it happens in this.
Really?
Yeah.
I never even noticed
And,
that.
Yeah.
One thing though, and I know Evan and I were talking about this earlier, but I'm not going to start an argument with anything here. Was I know a lot of people keep saying that they think the original one was more memorable, and while there's definitely like Tim Curry is definitely putting on a great performance. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's memorable, but for all the wrong reasons. It's memorable because it was a cheap ass TV show. You know, they didn't have this kind of budget.
This is why
I mean, they had Tim Curry, so
Yeah, but still, I mean,
that's where most of it went.
Not to mention,
Yeah.
like, let's just put it this way. I mean, like, that. Say what you will about the original, it did scare a lot of adults to this day. There's still people who think, as much as we think it's ridiculous, the movie hasn't dated well. Let's just agree with that. But there are still people to this day that developed a fear of clowns, or even still are afraid of that movie.
Yeah, I was one of them because I
Yeah.
actually remember seeing the original miniseries when I was just 10 years, and I was
Dang.
a dumb kid. Like to give you an idea,
It's like,
of how-
it has a clown on it.
No, to give you an idea of how stupid I was as a kid, and still am.
No.
Like, have you ever seen like those old PSAs, and you look at these and go, "Who is believing this crap?"
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how
Wait,
dumb I was.
He was that
So
one
when
guy
I
that
saw,
he was that one guy
so
that was
when I-
panicking when the day what was that one movie that scared the shit out of people about the Cold War, the
Oh.
you know what I'm talking about?
The Day After Tomorrow,
No,
or
the
like
other
the
one.
Duck and Cover.
After Tomorrow? After
Yeah,
Tomorrow. Cruiser was that
something
one
like
guy
that.
that was freaking out after Tomorrow played.
But so when I saw it when I was 10, I was that kid wide awake at 2:00 in the morning going,
No, for me, that was Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. He comes to get you in your dreams.
Yeah.
but again though, but going back to the miniseries though, it's also memorable because we were just younger back then. We were more impressionable.
Oh yeah.
I mean, a lot of things are more memorable when you're a kid because it's all brand new. So
Totally.
that's why I have to stand behind my, I guess you can say, review or analysis of the first one. Is that it's memorable, but for all the wrong reasons. As Evan said, it didn't age well. Tim Curry is still great. Don't get me wrong. In fact, he's probably what makes the movie memorable. But when they say that the old one had personality and this one doesn't, that is too vague. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Here's the thing too. they are two totally different tones of film.
Yeah.
You got the miniseries, which is less on the scares and more of a lightheart, like
Yeah.
I would say borderline comedy thriller or comedy
Yeah.
horror.
Yeah.
But
While this one is more thriller horror.
But still, though, when
Mhm.
someone says something like a film has personality, that because this is how I see it. So basically, I'm just going to have to say his name. When Doug Walker says, "Well, the old one had personality," okay, well, with the old one, you're basically saying it has personality because it's low budget issue. So then, how does a well-funded movie show its personality then?
I wouldn't say personality was the right word. For me, at least, I would say it's character.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I mean,
Might be a little
character
bit more of a
is
better
kind of
word.
personality. Maybe it has atmosphere.
The original
or it
Atmosphere, I
has-
think, is the best word for it. Is atmosphere.
That's good.
Yeah.
That is a good point there.
Yeah.
Cruiser?
Because that's how I see it.
Quickly deleting something. Okay, there we
This,
go.
this is how
I would at least say I can't necessarily blame the kids' performances back then, because back then they were just kind of used props or for their whatever kind of. I forgot what the word it was.
I mean, he was a shapeshifter, so he had to do different things, and
Twist of Fate.
yeah,
Twist of Fate is saying.
unbelievable.
Twist of Fate is saying in the chat room here. He says the word we're looking for here is charm.
Yeah,
Okay, but
charm
again,
is a
though-
good one.
Okay, but again though, what is charm in this? What does it mean in this context?
Yeah,
I would
think
say
it has to do with
what
personal
attracts
preference.
people to that movie.
All right, guys. I think we should probably wrap up the subject so we can go.
Okay,
on to
go ahead.
We need to kind of
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, so with that said, let's get into this big that's literally taking up an entire page here of things to talk about right here.
Almost, there is one thing.
But
Remember what I said I had to cover?
What?
The court case.
Okay, don't be too long, man. We got like a whole page of stuff though.
Okay.
yeah,
Short skinny bit is this past Friday, Vic Mignogna's lawsuit went to court.
Jablonski, can you do me a favor? Can you not lie down like that? The side of the screen, your face is being blocked by the side of the screen.
Sorry.
Thank you.
yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
So for the quick and skinny of to summarize what it was, is that Vic Mignogna sued 4 people in a total of 20 counts, 5 each. And the judge threw a majority of them out, dismissed a majority of the charges pressed out, and only a few remains. 2 voice actors are still on the hook for civil conspiracy, which is most likely going to be dropped. Libel and slander against the two voice actors in Funimation is going to be decided later, along with the civil conspiracy. But yeah, it was a massive shit show.
Yeesh.
Ty Beard probably got his law degree from the back of a Happy Meal box.
Yeah.
And Law Twitter is having a field day with all this.
But
As for some of the other stuff too, Ty Beard showed up in a suit, messy hair, and sneakers.
you don't wear sneakers if you're a lawyer. It doesn't sound right.
Sounds like he actually got it from the back of a Cracker Jack box.
I would not doubt it. There's also him backsassing the judge.
Sassy much.
Makes me think of the thing where
one of my favorites was that the judge dismissed one person's charges, and Ty Beard was going off about it, saying, oh, like yada. Judge was like, I dismissed that a while ago, right? You're not listening? It's like, no, Judge, I'm not listening. Well, it would have helped if you did.
Yeah. You gotta be listening to the judge. He has authority.
And
it would help if you did.
And he was just showing evidence was just poorly shown. So, and all that.
According to Twisted Fate, this sounds more like my cousin Vinny.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Pick Fairy
love
says
my cousin
respect
Vin.
my authority.
A lot of everyone, a lot of people were saying that two fictional judges came to mind. One was the bird lawyer from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yep.
And the lawyer from The Simpsons would have made a better
Lionel
lawyer
Hutt's
than
attorney at
this
law.
guy. Yep. and everyone is saying, and as soon as it wrapped up, the people that are for Vic Mignogna came charging in and got that same law degree from where I got it, the back of either Cracker Jack box or Happy Meal box, saying like,
Yeah.
oh, what about da. Anyone with 2 brain cells and a Google search would have told you that a lot of what they're saying is bullshit.
Jeez.
So anyway,
They're just
he's
spamming the Facebook account, or
they're spamming the lawyer's Facebook page.
the lawyer or the judge?
Not the judge's Facebook page.
Okay.
And this is a Texas judge, mind you.
Okay.
Wait, are you able to go to this court case?
Huh?
Were you at the courtroom? I mean, the court case.
No,
building?
someone another lawyer was live tweeting through it.
Yeah.
This is just so stupid.
So I was reading this thread from the courtroom, like from this lawyer that was in the courtroom, and it was just a dumpster fire. Apparently, there was a slideshow where he actually had a picture of a dumpster fire as one of the slides.
Oh, that's just ridiculous.
Seriously?
Yeah, at least from what because there was like 2 people that was live tweeting in that courtroom. And one of them said that.
So how's things looking for Prick Mignogna?
Not good. And here's the biggest kicker. He's on the hook for fees and costs.
Yeah, he also didn't show. You forgot to mention that he didn't even show up for the damn thing.
Yeah, he didn't even show up for it. And also, chances are, and I'm taking this with a grain of salt until more information comes up, but lawyer might be on the hook for some stuff pertaining to this case.
Dang.
Sorry, girls. Edward Elric is going to jail.
No, he's not.
It's like I've been watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and it's like, dang, why does this have to be going on? I mean, I'm not standing with him or anything. It's like, dang, like, what do you
The
like?
worst that's
The author and all of that, but it's not author.
Pretty much the worst that's going to come out of it for Vic is he's going to be paying the court fees and costs, which is going to be a pretty penny. And
it's not cheap.
It ain't cheap. And he's probably not going to be working for either a while or ever again. And Ty is probably either going to not going to get another case again or much, much worse.
I mean, if he messed up this bad with Vic, it's like, who's gonna want to hire him again?
Okay, we
It's
gotta
just,
wrap
like,
this up,
be
guys.
unprofessional.
Yeah, guys. We gotta,
Okay, let's wrap. Okay.
We are behind. We got a whole page of stuff we got to talk about. So, Juan, you ready to talk about some video games? Juan?
He's mute
Juan,
still.
take yourself off mute.
Juan?
Pretty
Come on,
please,
brother.
Trey.
What?
It's game time.
Oh.
Dude, just because I've been
Okay.
Look, I've been sitting here on my Switch playing as Sans beating up Pit this whole time, and I've already been posing on there. So,
Oh boy.
This whole time.
you know what? Let's make this interesting, okay? Let's make this interesting. We are going to talk about everything except for Sans.
Oh.
We're going to talk about
Dang it.
Oh, you're no fun.
Fuck it. Let's talk about Sans. Sans is in Smash,
Yeah.
sort of.
Yeah.
Sakurai's like, Sans in Smash. Well, he is, but not really. And I guess the best person to talk about this would probably be Bright Idea, because
Yes.
her sister...
Because puns.
That and your sister is pretty big into the Undertale thing there.
Yeah.
Well, you should have,
She's the one who broke the news to me, and it was so nice. And like, you see a whole bunch of reaction videos of people like seeing the new Smash characters, like, oh yeah, Team Rocket's in there. Oh yeah, these other characters. Sans is like, oh my god, yes, my boy, so cute.
My boy.
Yeah, people are like, yes, good. It's so cute.
Pick Fairy,
Yeah,
then
why-
no problem, go
People are
ahead.
really like,
The watch next DLC character is gonna be Papyrus.
Yeah. Right.
yeah.
Anyways,
Here's the
Juan,
reaction of like Papyrus is like, Sans got one, but not me.
Pick Fairy, go ahead and draw. Juan, you weren't an Undertale player, were you?
No,
Why not?
I have no idea.
I mean, even
Evan made me one.
yeah,
Or he made me play it.
yeah, and you had fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't say I was a huge fan, but I definitely had fun with it.
Like,
Yeah,
me and
and-
Cruiser loved doing the voices.
I can't
He
hear
gave
what Juan is saying.
Undyne a Swedish accent, and I never forgot that.
Your microphone is really low. Maybe I gotta up it.
Yeah, Juan, you gotta kind of move a little closer to your microphone. Juan,
Yeah,
we can't hear you. You need to move a little closer to your
I
microphone.
wasn't saying anything. That was my switcher in the background.
Yeah, but we still need to hear you, man. You're like a little away from your mic.
Am I close enough?
I have you all the way up on volume, and I can barely hear you.
I don't know how to fix it.
Maybe his input volume is up.
Is the volume on his mic up?
Yeah, is your gain up or anything like that down?
Oh shit! Breaking. We got breaking news.
What?
About
Breaking news.
Actor John Wesley dead at 72.
What?
He
What?
played
Who?
he played Dr. Hoover in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh my god.
Wait, who? I didn't hear the name.
John Wesley.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know who that is.
Still, that's a shame. Man.
He played Dr.
Yeah.
Hoover in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
That's ridiculous, man.
Multiple complications with multiple myeloma.
I'm watching this whole chat here, and all Twist of Fate is doing is roasting us in this chat room.
what is he saying?
Technical difficulties. Clean cup move
used
down.
technical
Parker, you want to go? You want to go?
Oh, Twist of Fate, you're lucky I love you, otherwise I'd be crazy.
Yeah, but Evan doesn't have any standards, so.
And Big Fairy's like, dude, Bright, we got that brainwave link. I don't know what you're talking about, but bright minds think alike, I guess.
Now, I know a lot of people are, up in arms about Smash Bros, but I'm going to tell you something right now, and this is going to be a very unpopular opinion. I actually don't really care about this game because, to me, it's just a novelty. It is literally taking every single character that has ever been on a Nintendo console and making them fight.
Sonic the
I'm
Hedgehog?
I mean, not everyone.
Solid Snake?
Now, Solid Snake was there was a Metal Gear Solid game.
Yeah,
for the
there was
Xbox.
Metal Gear Solid in Nintendo.
Technically, he was... Yeah, but originally he was not even on a Nintendo console.
Okay, but what I said, though, Evan, was any character that has ever been on a Nintendo console.
Terry?
So that's kind of the fight.
Yes,
that
he has.
Everybody is having, whether Smash is a part.
Yeah, like, I'm not saying the game is not fun. I'm just saying that I don't think it's as big of a deal as people make it out to.
I don't know, I mean, like, they just added someone from the Neo Geo games.
Yeah, that's fine. Go for it. I don't care.
Oh.
Yeah.
And Neo Geo games were actually featured on the Wii Shop Virtual Console.
Yeah, but they didn't originate on Nintendo.
No, but they were still
down to the system.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's arguable. Anyway, yeah, we got Banjo-Kazooie coming on here. I've been having a lot of fun playing as Banjo. Joe,
Yeah, I know how much Banjo-Kazooie means to a lot of people.
Which was
so
actually weird
definitely
because
have your fun.
Sakurai did a video of it and actually promoted the Xbox game.
Nuts and bolts?
No, the... Jablonski.
The rare play. which is the collection of all the Rareware games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
man.
have that merger going on, don't they?
Yeah, but I don't know if they're gonna have it on the Switch anytime soon, and I wish they did because I want to play Banjo again so badly. I love Banjo-Kazooie so badly. Like, Juan, did you...
I'm just thinking of somebody playing a banjo and a kazoo.
Well, originally it was going to be called Banjo-Kazoo, but they had to change it to Kazooie for copyright.
And that's why we have ukulele now, which I had a lot of fun with.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one with the chameleon and the snake? Or,
Bat.
no, there was another character. Bat, yes.
Yeah. But the one thing, though, in the game that it's one of those moments where I can't believe they got away with was there's a character in the game that's a snake, and he's actually wearing a pair of pants, like regular human pants, and he's kind of threaded through them. And his name is Trouser Snake. I can't believe they got away with that.
Hey, have you seen anything they got away with Conker's Bad Fur Day? You'd be surprised. But, Juan, have you been...
that was back then. That was back then.
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Anyway, Juan, you've been playing as Banjo, haven't you?
No, but
You haven't gotten the DLC?
We got a time and we got a whole.
Hello?
I said we got a whole, like, a little bit of time.
What?
Dude,
A
what?
little bit of time
Juan,
for
I'm
what?
sorry, you gotta fix your microphone. I cannot hear what you are saying.
I don't know.
A little bit of time. Banjo's been out since the direct.
No, I said we have a little bit of time in a whole entire direct to run through.
True. But
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm going through everything because there was a lot of stuff announced for Smash. Like, Terry from the Neo Geo, what was the game he was from? Frickin' Fighting Fists? Fist of Fight?
Fighting, it was like,
I'm not...
Fatal Fury.
Fatal Fury, yeah. Like, I'm not a fan of that game, but it's cool seeing that they got Neo Geo going into this thing. They also announced that more DLC is coming after the first Fighter Pass, which I am excited for. Who knows? Maybe we might even get ukulele in the game. That's actually what I like about these new updates, that Smash Brothers is actually reaching out to indie developers and getting them in there.
Right.
He's an YouTuber.
Okay, I'm hearing
what is
someone
it?
else's computer going off.
Into clean water.
Oh, that's Juan's, I think.
What I'm gonna do is show you how to make your own candy.
Juan,
Juan.
what are you watching? He's off.
Hopefully he's just trying to fix whatever technical issues he has.
Anyway, might be just an issue. Anyway, let's move on to the other thing. Justin, turn your camera on and off, please. You're not even showing.
Okay.
So we got that coming up here with more DLC. I'm hoping though, maybe we might see the ukulele. I like how they're reaching out to indie developers. Hell, Sakurai even said that he invited Toby Fox to his house and they played Smash Brothers together. And he said I wasn't really good as him. He was pretty good.
Yeah.
But,
I actually got my own
Toby
thoughts.
Fox is living his best life.
Yeah, I actually got my own thoughts on an indie game, but I'm going to wait for that until we're done with all this.
Anyway, let's go on some other stuff here. Finally, Super Nintendo coming to the Switch.
Yes.
That was always going to happen.
I knew it was coming too, and I'm so happy I can finally play Super Metroid. I played it so far, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, because...
Call me when they get the N64 games.
But I know that, like, if you had, Switch Online, they have, those old school, like, 8-bit games you can play. And those are great, don't get me wrong. Yeah. But it's still a little too old school for me. Because, there was definitely some great classics, like the Mario series and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But I had better memories of the Super Nintendo.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I was really excited about. Like one of the games I remember they announced for it was Yoshi's Island.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, I used to play that game and blast the Digimon soundtrack in my room. Yeah, I got Less Than Jake, Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. Yeah, come on, Smash Mouth.
Well, that's actually pretty cool because I'm actually glad you're gonna get to play Super Metroid. We'll be getting to that in a moment there, Pick Fairy. I like how Pick Fairy said he's drawing while listening to us. I like that atmosphere.
It's a she, actually.
I don't know.
With
Sorry if I got that wrong.
With me, my first console was a hand-me-down NES, so I have some memories of the NES.
Yeah.
I didn't have a Super Nintendo.
But
When I was with my grandfather, because after getting kicked out of 3 daycares,
Sorry, Pick
I had
Fairy.
to still be watched.
sorry, Pick Fairy. I didn't know your gender. Sorry.
But
Yeah.
I only really played the Super Nintendo. My first actual console that I owned was a Christmas gift of an N64, which I still own, which I still have.
Yeah, I still have my N64 as well. There's one of my profile pictures on Facebook is me holding it when I opened it up. Insert
One of
Nintendo
my,
64 kid joke here. Anyway, Emma.
Wow.
I want to say one thing. There's only one problem I have with the Super Nintendo. I'm sorry. Go on, Jablonski.
But yeah, other than that, I've owned a GameCube. Don't know where that ran off to, and I had a 360 that got stolen.
Oh.
Ouch.
So I want to say that my PS4 is my 4th or 5th console that I've owned.
Mhm.
Anyway, yeah, my only one complaint about Super Nintendo. You have all these good games. Where the fuck is Earthbound?
Yeah.
Earthbound is regarded to be a Super NES classic. Why the fuck is Earthbound not in there? Come on, guys, put some Earthbound in there.
Maybe
They're gonna-
space.
They're gonna.
No, what it is that they're probably gonna do like they did with the NES.
Oh yeah, I
Is
can
that
imagine.
they're
they
gonna
will.
release games each month.
I can imagine they will, yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's coming out there as well. But speaking of N64, we do have an N64 game coming to the Switch. And that is actually one I never expected, and I'm really excited for because I've heard good things about this game, and that's Doom 64.
Yeah.
Doom 64 coming there. I'm going to get myself a fucking six-pack and burst through that game when it comes out. Because, you know, Doom, one of the best shooters you can think out there. Cruiser, have you ever played Doom?
Briefly. I did play it, but I never owned it.
Didn't you? And you said you liked it. You thought it was a fun idea. It was a fun time.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a good thing we don't have Higgins here. Otherwise, he'd be boasting more and more on Doom, and the whole entire rest of the stream would be him talking about Doom and Wolfenstein. But yeah, Doom coming out there. I can't wait to fight some fucking aliens from Mars, or is it Hell? I don't remember. It's back and forth. Hell or Mars from Hell. Can I also point out that this Nintendo Direct, the word bastard was used?
Bastard.
Yeah.
Where?
Okay, there's one point where they're showing a game, and it's a clip from a game. I forgot what it was, but the quote that I'm gonna kill that bastard was used out loud. There was like no backup music or anything like that. It was actually really surprising. Cat Icarus was the one that actually pointed this out.
I want to say it's probably Devil May Cry 2.
Oh yeah, I think it was Devil May Cry. Yeah. Anyway, another one that was coming out here. This is kind of for me because I'm an avid player of this game. The new update for Tetris 99. And if you guys may or may not know, these four definitely know this. I am an avid player of Tetris 99, and the new version they got there with having to play online with friends, local. Is it online with friends or is it just local?
I think it was local.
Either way, you also got the 2-player mode. You can unlock themes for the thing. I want to unlock that Donkey Kong theme.
Nice.
Like, I've already got the classic theme, and it's always good. Tetris 99 is my shit, guys. I like to play it. It keeps my mind active and everything like that. It's good stuff.
I like
it's
playing.
shit. He actually shits the blocks.
Yeah.
You know when
Yeah.
you play a
That was
lot of Tetris for a long time and then you go to sleep and your mind is like dropping blocks. It's like lines. It's like I've done that.
Truth be told, when I was first playing Earthbound, I couldn't sleep because I felt the game's antagonist's face kept appearing in my dreams. I'm like, I gotta defeat this guy. That was how good Earthbound was a game. It just antagonizes you to beat it. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, here was the first announcement on there that got everybody's attention is Overwatch. Overwatch is coming to Switch.
I knew it, dude. As soon as they announced Diablo for coming over, I'm like, okay, when are they bringing Overwatch?
And yeah, there it is. Overwatch is coming there, and they actually have some good mechanics coming down for there as well.
I figured that they were going to do the motion controls.
I have never played Overwatch, so I can't
I'm
say.
going to be getting it for PS4
I might
at
get
some
it.
point. So.
I might get it.
But I do have a funny Overwatch story.
Okay.
I went to a GameStop, to purchase a game, and some guy went up to the counter to purchase Overwatch for the PS4, and the clerk informs the person that the only way to play it is with an account on PS Pro, because you have to play this thing online with other people.
Yeah, it is
He's
an
like-
online game.
Right.
He goes, it's like, you mean to tell me I can't play this game as is? No. You mean to tell me that I actually have to get this to play this? Yes. You mean to tell me that I can't do this? Like, no. I can't do that? No. Like, I go, fine, the answer's still no! And the entire line of people breaks out laughing.
Yeah, it sounds like it's something out of a sitcom or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
and,
No, this is like.
Wait,
this
did
is
he
like
buy the
entitled
game? Did he
parent
buy the
syndrome.
game? Did he still buy the game?
no, he didn't. But he realized how stupid he was being.
Dwan, you're back.
Yay!
Can't we hear you this time?
No,
No,
he's
you're
mute.
on mute.
Well, he's muted. We can't hear him.
Hello.
Come on, Dwan, give me some love.
Come on, man. Black us up.
Yeesh. Nothing.
We were just talking about Overwatch.
There you
Overwatch.
Yes, he's
Hey!
back! Opa!
go.
We said these magic words. Yeah, we were raving about Overwatch being on the Switch.
Well, do you want an insight from someone who plays Overwatch competitively?
Sure.
Go for it.
Mhm.
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah, go
so,
for it.
as someone who plays Overwatch competitively, it's not gonna work very well. It's
Oh, I
gonna be
know.
fun for casual, but the power of the Switch for what Overwatch does, it's not gonna work out. There's too much going on the screen at one time. You know, especially because usually, especially when you play competitive, teams all like to use their ultimates at one time to get that final push to get to the checkpoint or escort the objective or whatever. That's going to murder a Switch, especially if you're playing in handheld. They'll probably drop your batteries so quick.
Well, yeah, but then again, for a Switch, you're going. Think of it like this: it's made to be in the console version because, like, you see, like
But
Overwatch.
even if so, like playing Fire Emblem, sometimes my Switch just heats up.
Well, it's not to mention one thing that I don't know if this is true or not, but I remember hearing on the Completely Unnecessary podcast by Pat the N.T.S. Punk is that most Switch users actually play their Switch in handheld mode.
That's fair enough. Doesn't mean that not playing is a bad idea, but
Not
I know what you're
streamers,
saying.
though.
I can't disagree with that.
Most streamers said that their Switches never left the dock because it really had no reason to.
Well, hopefully that's the case because honestly, I actually prefer dock mode because while it's definitely cool to actually say that you have something this high powered in front of your face, you're missing out if you're not playing it on a full screen TV.
But they're encouraging you to play it in handheld mode because remember they put those motion controls in.
Oh yeah.
Because they showed the video where you can control Junkrat's Reptire with the motion controls, and
Oh yeah.
probably like you can probably control a Diva Bomb with the controls. So I don't know how it's going to
We'll see how it plays out.
translate over. I'm gonna get it anyway because I have a terrible addiction.
My question is, will you still need to get like a separate account to Blizzard to play it or something like that, or
No, usually you can just connect your Blizzard accounts to everything because that's
Oh,
what they did
crap.
on the PS4.
that means I gotta
I
get.
mean, you're not gonna-
with
you're not gonna have all
with,
your- Skins and everything. You're gonna have to start fresh all over again. But
Honestly, Juan, I'm gonna say one thing. With all you said, you were worried about all the players on the
The
stream.
sound's coming in really weird for me.
What?
What?
My connection seemed really weird, I think.
Connection. We should try and reconnect with each other.
Yeah.
I said a funny. Anyway, I'm you said you were worried about all the players on the screen.
no, just all of the animations on the screen at one time. There's a difference between like Smash levels of crap and Overwatch
What about-
levels of like
Yeah,
crap that
well-
goes on the screen at
Well,
one
as
time.
much as I hate the game. I mean, like I played Fortnite on there and it was functioning pretty well.
Well, that's
Well,
Fortnite.
alright, I'll say this. I hate Fortnite, but it's very well optimized. And again, it's different. There's a difference between Fortnite because you can run Fortnite on a mobile phone. You can't run Overwatch on a mobile phone.
Can you? They don't have an Overwatch mobile
Yeah,
yet.
no, not yet. But there's a Fortnite mobile. So, you know, and plus I'm pretty sure it's a whole different separate instance from the Switch, and like I can see maybe running WoW on the Switch, because that game you can run on the toaster, but not Overwatch.
We'll see what
Yeah.
happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it plays. That's actually what I
Oh,
call
for
my
sure.
Switch dock, the toaster.
And if you tried like using it as a heating element
Not to be compared with the Nin toaster. That's an entirely different thing.
in toaster.
Yeah, it was what James Rolfe has. Does he still use that thing?
Probably.
I haven't seen him use it in the nerd
Advocating
videos.
for WoW for Switch,
Huh?
just to see where that goes.
Wait, what?
I'm advocating for World of Warcraft for Switch just to see where that goes. I want to see that storm.
I don't know how that would work because it relies on a keyboard, but you know.
Yeah.
Well, no, Final Fantasy 14 has controller controls. I'm pretty sure Blizzard can do it if they want.
Yeah, probably. I mean, like, then again,
You gotta think about it. Everything you do in WoW can be macroed, right?
I don't know. Jablonski, you played WoW, didn't you?
No,
Really?
never played it.
I'm actually kind of concerned because, like, out of everybody, I thought, would you guys agree that Jablonski, out of all of us, would probably be the one that would most likely play World of Warcraft?
I don't know.
mean, I'm the
I
only
haven't
one.
played World of Warcraft either. I mean, of course, I'm not that much of a gamer anyway, so.
I'm the only one.
But like,
I don't know what a typical World of Warcraft gamer looks like, or if there is any such.
And besides, Evan, that's racial profiling.
how is
No,
that
that's not racial.
How is that racial profiling?
Yeah.
You just profiled Justin Jablonski that he's the kind of guy
Well-
who looks like he would play.
Well, that's the thing. I'm saying
It's
that.
not really racially
Everyone would make
based.
a great American cop.
All right.
I was only saying that because he's the guy that plays like Dungeons and Dragons, has more of the fantasy elements to him and everything. I thought
Yeah.
he would be a guy that would play World of Warcraft.
Yeah. Like, it's
Or
in
maybe
the
I'm
genre.
confusing him with someone else. I can't really remember.
But yeah,
Basically, no, see-
everything you do in the game can be macroed. So
Hmm.
all your spells, attacks, whatever is all macroed. I'm pretty sure you can figure it out on the Switch. Plus, since the Switch does have touchscreen, I'm pretty sure they'll integrate that somehow too.
True.
If they really want to
Yeah.
do it.
And besides, I think you're picturing Justin Jablonski as that fat WoW player.
Oh,
from
here
South
we
Park.
go. Here we go
South Park.
with the South Park.
Yes.
Jablonski, freaking Justin, I thought you were not gonna go that far. Why? You broke my heart.
Yeah.
No,
Evan, I
nobody out
spared
of
you
my
the
hand.
Too Many Minorities at one song when we went to Typhoon Lagoon.
Forgot
Okay?
about that. I was okay. Can I tell that story?
Yeah, please go.
Okay,
go
so
for it.
me and Cruiser went to Typhoon Lagoon, and it's a water park in Disney, and I know he's a big South Park fan. He like quoted, I won't say all the time, but you quoted a good majority of the time, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, the entire time in my mind is like, I'm like, please don't let him sing the Too Many Minorities in my water park song, please.
No.
Like, we go through the entire day, and as soon as we leave, I'm like, yes, he made it.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, I actually that idea was in my head, but I decided not to
course it
sing it because
was.
I didn't think I didn't think Evan would know what it was.
I know what it is. I used to have it on my iPod.
So Evan, I
okay.
spared you the minority song. I'm not sparing World of Warcraft, okay?
I can, fair enough. I mean, if you look up World
Yeah.
of Warcraft player, you're gonna see that in the first one. See a
Right.
picture of
I
Dylan.
remember seeing that episode. That was fun.
And not only that, but also their anime episode was fantastic.
Yeah.
Can I also point?
Oh my
I-
god, that was
I
awesome.
especially love that song. Okay, Evan, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, if that guy was actually in these modern days, that Warcraft player, he'd probably be making bank on this ship as a Let's Player. So, like,
Oof.
oh my god.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so what else do we have on the pamphlet there, Evan?
honestly, we covered everything there. Let me
Okay,
see.
and-
Oh, wait. We actually have two more things. Animal Crossing. I know Cruiser's not a fan of this, but I'm gonna put it out there. I saw the trailer for Animal
Yeah.
Crossing. I love
Big Fairy was saying about Animal Crossing earlier.
Yeah, I know. Animal Crossing. I love Animal Crossing. You love Animal Crossing. I like the fact that you can now sell weed.
What do you sell?
You can sell weed.
Oh.
You can pick the weeds and sell it. You can sell fucking weed.
Wow.
Tom must
it's
be
not
getting
the same
desperate.
weed, is it?
Tom Nook, man. Okay, I'm just gonna say this up front. I probably get on this rant
Fucking
before.
rat bastard.
I'm just gonna say up front here. I don't think Tom Nook's a bad guy. I really don't think he's a bad dude. I think he's just a guy running his business. I mean, think of it like this: you go there, he gives you a house for a low price. You just gotta work for him. He's not like that. He lets you pay back anytime you want. He's just a guy running a business, or a raccoon, Tanuki, whatever.
Yeah, Tanuki.
Yeah, he's a Tanuki, I think. Is he a Tanuki or a raccoon?
Wasn't he also your personal dancer, Evan?
No, I got Brewster.
Mm.
I'm not gonna go into that story. But
Here I thought it was Cruiser.
But yeah,
If he's a magic raccoon, then he's probably a Tanuki.
But yeah, like anyway, I like the idea of him hosting an island resort, and you can like pitch the your house everywhere, which starts off as a tent. Yes, pitch your tent. But basically, I like the idea of this. I love their crafting system. I love how they're like incorporating some Minecraft elements in there. But
Yeah, I'll never forget Evan
punch the
contacting me. I'll never forget Evan contacting me. He's like, "But Justin, they're implementing stuff from Minecraft. You like Minecraft?" I'm like, "I just like to explore." He's like, "Oh yeah."
You gotta punch the tree to get the wood.
explore, isn't that what I told you to do in Breath of the Wild?
Yes, you did.
That's what
And it was getting tedious real fast. I still stick by Breath of the Wild. It's still a fun game. I will still play the sequel, but I hated the fact that it didn't feel like I was making any progress.
Anyway, the thing with this is that like, Juan, you're an avid Animal Crossing player, correct?
Yeah, I like the game.
Are you planning to get?
Yeah, I like the game.
Are you planning to get the Switch player version?
Probably. I don't know.
I don't know. Like I grew up playing Animal Crossing a lot. My mom used to play it all the time.
Wow, she did?
Yeah, she used to play all the time. And actually, I wanted to make this short film for her because there's this comic, right, where this kid played Animal Crossing on the GameCube throughout the years, right? And his mom got into it, and to a point where she just kept playing it when he wasn't at home and when he was not using his GameCube. She always used to log on and play it. Years later, he moves out and she kind of moves on from it. And then she gets cancer and dies. 12 years pass by, and he finds his old GameCube in his attic, and he boots up Animal Crossing, and he notices his mailbox is filled, and all the letters are from his mom, filled with like all these gifts, like furniture and everything there, and it's like really a touching story.
Aww.
I've wanted to adapt that story for a long time for my mom.
That would be interesting. That would be a good short film.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, did you guys hear about Ross?
Ross?
From the Game Grumps?
What happened?
His mom got like pretty aggressive cancer.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
He did an announcement video, I think yesterday or today.
Oh man,
Wait,
Ross.
He said he won't be streaming for a while. He'll be like kind of scarce on the streaming schedule. Which, if you don't know Twitch very well, if you're a full-time streamer, if you're not on almost every day, if not like at least like you take a couple of days off, you will drop in subs sometimes and viewers. Same thing with YouTube. If you don't post for a while, you'll drop in subs and viewers. So my thing is, everybody go out. You don't have to sub, but just support them. You know, visit the channel every day.
What is it, Rubber Ninja?
Yeah, it's Rubber Ninja. Twitch.tv/Rubber Ninja.
What's who is it that we're talking about?
Rubber Ross. Game Grumps Ross.
Former Game Grumps.
Ross?
Ross O'Donovan.
Yeah, Ross O'Donovan.
Okay.
Twitch.tv/Rubber Ninja.
Yep.
But yeah,
drop by, give him a follow, give him your support.
I'll just put that in the chat room there. I don't know if it's gonna come out anything there. The one thing I want to also point out here with this, I like some of the other things they got there. How you have to like build the inhabitants of the island. The new cell phone system's cool. I like that you can pick up trees and put them in your pocket and move them around.
You can put trees in your pocket?
Yeah, man,
Holy
it finally
moly.
happened. You can do everything. You can pole vault across
Talk
rivers.
about a pocket of holding.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go on to the last thing we got here, and that is the release of the Pokemon games. I like what they got going on here with the Galar region, how they got different like seasons going on, and their new outfits. I've heard from a lot of the people of the UK saying that they got a pretty good representation going down with the fashion and the look, as well as some of the designs. But like not to mention we also got normal food for once. If you know, it was what was the food? It was fucking
You get to make curry and rice.
curry and rice. Yeah.
Why? Because we can't somehow, for some reason, bring back the puffin fucking mini game, so we have to make a new game that's just as similar.
So what? What's wrong with curry and rice, man? Curry and rice is good.
Curry and rice, I like it.
I like curry and
First
rice.
thing that came to mind. Okay, this is the puffin. This is the puffin mini game.
I'm pretty sure there's more to it than that, but I don't know. I don't play there. I like how you can also eat the curry and rice with your Pokemon. That's really cute. They look adorable. Not to mention they got that like Chow Garden Pokemon camp thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time there. I like that. Want to go there and visit my fucking Mudkip, just hanging out with that tadpole thing.
Did it make it in?
What?
Don't know.
Mudkip. Did it make it in? You gotta remember, there's border control around all the Pokemon.
Oh
now.
yeah, that's right.
They built a wall in the Kanto, and all the other regions are paying for it.
Oh
The Kanto.
no.
Yet again, the Japanese have
I
done
can't.
it first.
Japanese have done it first.
I can't believe it.
Oh my god.
Oh, shut up, right?
No.
It's too easy.
What? You can't take a Johto?
Okay.
He can't take a Johto.
You Nova had to go there.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, I'm the same guy who did the Goo Goo Gaga joke a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
Forgot about that.
I can toke a
There you
joke,
go.
okay?
yeah.
Yeah, and I made it better with a Queen reference, so you're welcome.
Yep.
But if that's all we have, then I would actually like to talk about the indie game.
Oh, there's
that I've been playing.
there's some more announcement of some of the Pokemon that were released. There's
Oh.
like 2 new Pokemon that were released.
Well, let me at least say this about the new
Teapot.
Pokemon games, because I actually haven't played them in a while. I played the Let's Go Eevee game, which was basically for nostalgia. That was fun. But I do not like the idea of kaiju Pokemon. I don't.
Kaiju Pokemon.
Why not?
I
what is
agree.
I was talking about-
hilariously
I
awesome.
hate that idea.
I think it's
completely hate that
yeah.
idea.
It's like honestly, like if that's the case, then fucking hey, Pokemon, just like destroy this place. Go Godzilla on everyone.
It doesn't.
Oh, so yeah, okay, so you know you have
Well, at
you
least
know you have
come out and finally say yes. We are trying to blatantly rip off Digimon. At least come out and say that.
Mm-hmm.
I saw more of
though now it's with since they're going with Godzilla stuff. Speaking of that, you guys heard of King Ghidorah, right?
Yeah.
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 So have you heard of his brother King Fedora?
No.
But yeah, there are the 2 Pokemon that they're being introduced, one of which being Poltegeist, which I think is the most adorable little thing I've ever seen in my life.
People are already making him into a
I
bong.
like the. Oh no.
Yeah, like
I
let me
thought the Wheezing was supposed to be the bong.
yeah, Wheezing is the bong. Everything from the
No,
UK is the
everything.
bong.
No. Poltegeist has been memed into a ball.
I don't know.
Right,
Like,
but
I'm a
One
sucker.
month is king.
Like I'm a sucker for Pokemon that are themed after inanimate objects. Like I like
yeah.
Chingling, Jingle Jingle, motherfucker. He kills dragons.
Yeah.
And I also like, but I also like that new Pokemon with that dive and surf mechanic. That where
Oh yeah,
what's his name?
I can't remember.
Fucking-
I can't remember.
well, basically,
He's like, I'm gonna beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
There's
exactly.
an encyclopedia of 800 plus Pokemon floating around your head for some reason.
There's
It's
800
hard to. It's hard
already.
to 800 plus. It's hard to keep track of all the new ones.
I remember when there were just 150.
You should see what College Humor did
Yeah.
when X and Y came out. They did like, I'm sorry, like Sun and Moon came out. They did the new updated Poke Rap, and they did every single
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Props to them on that one. But
We're halfway there. Oh my god, I can't take it anymore.
but I have a life. Leave it. Anyway, one thing that was really cool there, but with this Pokemon, apparently if you use Surf and Dive, it's like a bird. He'll come out of the water with a fish, and the moment the Pokemon strikes, he's like, yeah, well, fuck you. He shoots the fish and damages them.
Oh man.
So yeah, aside from that, Pokemon's looking like a fun time. I'm definitely gonna be getting the game. It looks like a lot of
I'm
fun.
getting it.
Yeah, when I
get
get the light, I'll probably pick it
Turning
up.
off that goddamn EXP share and just making it my own.
No.
Well, I got a buddy that we went to high school with, Evan, that approached me. He's like, "We should do some competitive battling videos since you can do like a tag team battle now."
Cool, man.
So me and him are gonna be doing those.
No, I should try and see if I can get in on that if I can. if I'm
I'm
allowed.
talking about hardcore competitive battling. I have not.
We'll see.
Battle.
Casual.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And then there's gonna be little old me playing Call of Duty.
I'll be getting that too.
Oh god, do you have PS4?
Yep.
All right, guys.
Okay, you have to send me your
right, guys.
DSN.
Guys, Cruiser
I
wants
will.
to
You
Cruiser
know,
wants to
boy.
talk about his new game.
Yeah, at least it's new to me. There is an indie game I have been checking out lately. Now, I'm not that much into the indie circuit. I don't know much about. However, I was in the market for just something different, something just a new game, and I saw what was available for the Switch, at least physically, and nothing really caught my interest. And I'm browsing the shop, and I come across this game called Hollow Knight.
Ooh,
Mm.
that's a good one.
Yes, I have been playing it, and I gotta say, the art style is fantastic. I absolutely love the artistry that's in this. It has this weird undead vibe to it.
Hmm.
Yeah, like not like a zombie type thing, more like a ghost type thing.
Yeah, it's like that one.
Yeah.
It looks like that one. He looks like that one Pokemon that has the pumpkin head or like the wood head.
Pumpkin
Yeah.
Boo.
Oh, fan thump or something like that.
Fan stump or something.
Uh,
Something like that.
The music is great. It's something. Like I got the same kind of feeling listening to that, like I did with Minecraft, where it's soothing and creepy at the same time.
And that's what I like about
Mhm.
indie games. Like the music is fantastic most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, if there's one negative thing I can say about the game, is I have no idea where I'm supposed to go and do. I
don't have clear instructions.
Yeah, and I was asking my friend Josh Scorcher about this because I know he's really big into gaming, and he said he's only played the game briefly, and I told him that I have no idea what I'm supposed to do, and he goes, "What? Welcome to Metroid levels of gaming," because I had never played Metroid actually.
Oh, you would not like Metroid, in my opinion.
Yeah, and like I tried playing it when I was a kid, but when I had no idea what I was supposed to do, I just turned off the game. So
Yeah.
So it got to
Total sense.
yeah, so it got to the point where I had to look up a video because I want to like this game. Everything about it is so cool to me, and I am so glad I did because I feel like I'm making progress. I'm exploring more of this world, and I would highly recommend it to anybody out there who's into platforming, who's into the indie game market, because my God, the animation on this thing is just beautiful to watch. Yeah.
Like you were recommending it to me because you knew I was a Metroid fan. If I remember.
Well, yeah. I mean, Josh, he called it a Metroid game. I don't know if that's accurate.
Well,
then
it's like a Metroid game's like when you're. I'm sorry if I'm interrupting you. First of all,
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
A Metroid game, in my opinion, is like when you're a game where you're supposed to feel lost. You're in a dark enclosed area and you're supposed to feel like you're lost.
Yeah, but if you remember what Juan and I said a couple streams ago, that's good up to a point, but after a while, I was like, come on, I got other shit to do here.
Well, that's the thing. In Metroid,
Right.
the object is you're hunting. You're hunting through a lost area where you're supposed to explore, find stuff, and feel like you're in a claustrophobic lost area. That's why it's modeled.
Again,
It's basically modeled
Get up
after
until a
Alien.
point.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
go ahead, Juan. What were you about to say?
Once again, it's good up until a point, but after a certain point, you're like, okay,
This is getting
Well,
old.
Well, that's the thing. Metroid.
Where are the stakes?
Well, that's the thing. Metroid does does in fact tell you where you're supposed to go and everything. They like have a map marked up, but the thing is, you kind of gotta build the map. That's the thing.
yeah, and that's fine, building your map. But something like we were saying with Breath of the Wild, love the game, great game. But like after a while, I'm like, give me something because I'm thinking about other games by this point.
Hmm.
You know, I'm thinking there's so many other games I could be playing. Like I've been playing Fire Emblem ever since it came out, and it's been nonstop every day. You know,
Yeah, like
because it's fun, and I have like a clear and concise point to go to. But
Hmm.
like sometimes when you just have like these open world games, you're like, oh, okay, this is too much to take on.
Maybe it's just the game.
yeah,
I
it's
mean,
like because after a while, like the last thing you ever want your customer to feel is that they should be playing another game.
Well,
That's
Right.
the last.
maybe it's the game. I mean, like, I like exploring. I like getting lost. I like trying to find my way around, find out what I want to do most of the time.
Yeah,
I mean,
there
Yeah,
are
but-
different types of gamers.
the
Yeah,
only
but
game
when I approach a character, because you do actually have to talk with other people in this game. It'd be nice if they say, okay, good. Now go to this place and try to find what you need. Because now I at least have an objection. I know where I need to.
Objective.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the thing in Metroid. Like, you're supposed to feel alone, and then again in Metroid they show you specifically where you're supposed to go. The only means of it is showing you how you have to get there. Like
Point
once
is
in a
that
while, your map will chime in saying, "Okay, there's something here. Go here."
It'd be nice if there was like some sort of an assistance setting.
Yes.
How
Yeah.
there's small, like there's hard, difficult, medium, like something like that says assistance.
Yes, that's in Metroid. Well, not the original one. The games following past Metroid 2.
Okay, but I'm talking about this game though, Hollow Knight.
Okay, you're just saying. I'm just saying this because you were comparing it to the game series. So I was like,
Okay, but keep in mind though,
Mhm.
the only reason why I brought up Metroid is because that's what told me. I'm not that familiar with Metroid.
Yeah.
Yes, but when it comes to Hollow Knight, I am glad I looked at that video because, like I said, I'm now making progress. I have a better idea of what to do, and I can actually go back to enjoying the. Because I actually like part of me actually wants to support this game, like get some of the merchandise, because I am having that much fun with it.
Nice.
hmm
South
Okay,
Philly
we got 4
Fire.
minutes left till the final 5. Who wants to go and say it?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I've been feeling about Fire Emblem lately. I want to support this game. I'm reaching in on. Hold on, let me check real quick.
everybody has their favorite game that they want to support.
130 hours plus.
Oh
Okay.
my god!
Yeah, I've took everything I could out of this game, and I've really been enjoying it.
I'm enjoying myself fighting Pit as Sans right now. I love how they also included Megalovania in the game. That's just amazing.
Yeah, Toby Fox actually composed like a remix of Megalovania that's like more for Smith.
Oh yeah, that was another thing. I like how Toby Fox is now composing music for other games too. There was that one game in the direct that he was
Little
composing
Town Heroes.
Yeah, I'm glad that he's composing music for that game because Toby Fox has made some good music. The Undertale soundtrack. From what I've heard, if you don't like Undertale, that's fine. I haven't heard a single person that said the soundtrack is bad.
I said that to you the other
It
day.
is
remember?
awesome.
Like that soundtrack.
Wait,
is
you said the
so good.
soundtrack wasn't good?
I said that to Evan the other night. I said, dude, this soundtrack slaps. And then I had to explain to Evan what slaps means.
Huh?
Yeah.
What
I
does
have to explain to the
slaps
rest
mean?
of us what that means.
Yeah. 'Cause I have no idea. I don't remember this.
That was when we were having our little closed door thing the other night.
Oh, what was going on behind closed doors?
A little ERP, you know what I mean?
Oh,
there-
come
yeah,
on.
Yeah. I was doing this wraparound. You know what? This isn't a title for another day. Anyway, people make as many ship pics as you want.
Which is the
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So
if you're an
what
artist
does
out there,
that
I want to see ship pics of me and Juan.
Oh.
You really want to back it up, don't you? Ed?
Yeah, I want my arms around him, and I want my face close to his with me whispering, "I'm gonna black you up," and the other side.
Oh,
So basically,
God.
now, see, Evan,
Yeah,
here's what you're saying.
really weird.
So basically, this is what you're saying, Evan. You don't want to be black, but you want to have a little bit inside of you every week.
Oh, God.
No, I am saying I want a little bit every second. So there.
Wait, so what does that go into the soundtrack? Like, what does that have to do with anything?
Everything. Sorry.
I
All
actually like-
things.
I
Sorry,
actually
Juan, I'm
wish
not
I could make
embarrassing
some
you,
sort
am
of,
I?
No, I'm having fun with it.
I honestly wish I could make some sort of live performance piece called Battle of the Sands to kind of depict what is actually going on in that battle while that music's going on, because all you see is just sands and that little, cube of the actual game. So I would love to make some sort of performance play that actually shows how the battle's going down.
Oh,
I have no idea
there's
what to do.
animations of that. There's actually a VR version of that.
Really?
Yeah, it's really cool. The object is Sans is like manipulating the environment and everything. It's really cool.
Ooh,
That actually does sound good.
Yeah, you should look it up. It's on YouTube. I'll show it to you sometime after this.
like just Sans VR.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final 5 moments here. It's the final 5. The final 5 moments where the final 5 does the final 5 things of final 5-ness. The final 5 is when we leave is when we take the last 5 minutes of everything and we leave our final 5 thoughts on 5 things that are final 5. How it feels to choose 5 gum? It looks like this. It feels very rough and normal. I've been eating junk food this entire time. I need something to clean my teeth out. So,
Yeah.
a show of hands of who would like to go first as I'm going this here. I'm going to go with Eenie Me. Who wants to go first? Raise your hand.
Juwan, he just raised his hand.
Yeah, yeah. I was about to say your profile picture is just raising his hand.
Yeah.
All right, Juwani
Pretty
boy,
much.
Juwani boy, Juwani boy, show us what you got.
Did you say me?
Starting
Juwani boy.
now.
If Evan said he, that's a she. My profile picture's a she.
I never said that.
Yeah.
Beginning my groundwork for our show Worth the Heck and playing Sonic Adventure. So there you go. I'm gonna give you a little insight on the first episode there. I've been ripping something apart that's been bothering me for years, but I'm not gonna discuss it on here. I think Evan probably, if he knows me well enough, he knows exactly what it is.
What?
My birthday's next week, actually on Sunday.
Nice.
Oh,
man.
happy birthday!
I won't be here because I have no life. No, I'm doing something.
Nah.
I'm putting me off work.
Who wants to do anything in your honor?
That's up to you, man. I'll be doing the same thing last week that I'm doing this week, playing some Fire Emblem.
Let's install a giant skulled statue of Juwan.
Yes.
I really favored that idea. I have nothing else to say.
Well, that's it because your time was literally about to end there. Okay, I
Alright.
guess the next thing to go up there would be Miss Bright idea.
Miss
Except,
Bright.
Bright, can you turn your
Yeah.
camera on and off, please?
Yeah, hold on. Turn my camera on and on. Can you see me?
I can see you in your nice pink glory. Ready? Here we go.
Begin.
Begin.
Alright, so it was awesome. I had a good birthday, and I finally finished BronyCon a whole month after that's passed, and it is now up on the Shaded Sight Studios website. If you look, you can see photo slideshow of different memories, different people I met. I have my boyfriend fighting, sword fighting with Brawny Butt. I got Ripple Effect giving me a handmade gift, and like I give her one in return, and just a whole bunch of fun stuff. So go check that out on Shaded Sight Studios' website, and I'm glad to be working on content again, and hopefully more to come.
Very good. Good. I actually have that linked in the chat room there if you guys want to see it. Leave comments. We love comments. Yeah. Comments make the world go round.
Yeah.
So,
They make us smile.
There you go.
So let's go with Jables. Begin.
All right. Just got some writing stuff to take care of. I have my back to school article up on Retro Days. Not too much else going on. Halloween articles can get submitted towards the end of the month. And got some other stuff going on. And remember, children, drink your motherfucking drugs.
Where's the conclusion of that one? Right
Every
there?
nine out of 10 physicians recommend you drink your motherfucking drugs.
Really? What was the
The
other
other
one?
one is just an asshole.
What was the? I was about to say, what does the other one do? All right, so I guess it goes up to Cruiser, Cruising 52. Let's see what you got.
Heaven, hopefully she'll be done with Hoof Rock by next weekend.
Help
That'll
me.
be fun.
Save
I just
Don't help.
released my Lightning Round Part 2 of album reviews on my website, theconcertcruiser.com. It's linked to Shaded Sight Studios. You can check that out.
I'll be linking that.
And I have quite the concert schedule coming up. October 1st, I got Godsmack. October 4th, I got Sabaton. November 15th, I believe I got Static X. November 27th, I got my friend's band Atheist. And December 13th, my mom and I are finally going to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Oh, you're
We are
lucky.
finally going to be seeing that legendary Christmas show that they put on.
Yeah.
We have been waiting years for this, and I cannot wait to actually blog about concerts again. I have not been able to have a chance
Cruiser,
to go
your
to
time's
those in a
up.
while.
You.
So go to Farty Bernardi.
I actually am really jealous you're seeing Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
They come to Orlando.
Nice, man. I wish I had the money. I mean, I can imagine the tickets are expensive.
80.
$80, jeez. I don't know if that's cheap or not.
I thought it was 350.
Alright, so I guess that's my turn to go and do
Yeah.
this thing there. I don't know what to say. Cruiser basically said what I was doing, so...
Nah. Yep. Working on Hoop Rock and
I'm just gonna continue doing stuff there. I'm gonna be doing some stuff later. It's worth mentioning here, Ants is probably gonna be going through a bit of some changes soon. But, you know, we're still gonna be here doing the thing there. Just, you know, I recommend following us more on Twitch, though.
yeah.
Subscribe to everybody. Bright Idea, Concert Cruiser, Silent Spartan X, whatever the hell Jablonski does. And, I gotta go back to playing Smash Brothers. I'm sorry, Sans is amazing. I can't help it, he's Sans.
Wow.
Just like, good Sans night, good night Sans. Is
Sensation.
that like a
Good
new
night,
sequel to,
Sans.
is that like a the
Good
sequel?
night, Papyrus.
Good, it's like Good Night Moon,
Good
all
night,
the,
Fisk.
it's like Good Night Moon, all the
Good night,
characters are replaced
Monster
with a
Child. Rotten Hell.
new... Okay, I gotta go back to playing more Smash Brothers. Get the hell out of here.